The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't wanna miss it. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so online.
Welcome to the Papyrus TV Africa News Updates. Fubara'S stand in Rivers local government polls receives praises from Secondus. NACCIMA blast NNPC over staggering fuel price hike in major cities. Buhari sends Lai Mohammed and 7 ex-ministers to Talon. Yahaya Bello's circle faces heat as EFCC intensifies probe before court date. Army arrests top bandits and terrorist supplier in Taraba raid. Igbo is in North Udenu politics, shaking up as Labour Party surges. Tinubu administration responds to fuel price increase. The news in full. Uche Secondus, the former national chairman of People's Democratic Party (PDP), has praised Governor Simi Fubara of Rivers State for his unyielding resistance to intimidation during the recent local government elections. In a statement issued through his media advisor, Ike Abonyi, Secondus lauded Fubara'S exemplary leadership dedication to democratic values. Governor Fubara has shown true leadership by firmly standing up for democracy. His determination not to yield to intimidation reflects his commitment to his constituents and their future, Secondus remarked. He also called on President Bola Tinubu to collaborate closely with Governor Fubara to safeguard the vital national assets situated in Rivers State, underscoring the region's significant economic importance. Secondus emphasized Rivers State's crucial role in housing essential national resources and stressed the need for cooperative efforts between the federal and state governments to ensure their protection and effective management. Meanwhile, the National Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture has raised concerns over the recent surge in the price of premium motor spirits (PMS), commonly known as petrol. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) increased fuel prices by 14.8% in Abuja, pushing the cost from 897 naira to 1,030 naira per litre. This remarks the second price hike within a month, following an earlier rise in September when prices jumped from 615 naira to 897 naira per litre. Motorists in Abuja expressed frustration over the latest adjustment, which has affected prices in Lagos. NACCIMA's national president, Dele Oye, issued a statement highlighting the significant financial strain this price hike is placing on both businesses and households across the country. He warned that the increased prices ranging from 998 naira to 1,030 naira per litre could lead to higher transportation costs, further inflation and negative impacts on small and medium-sized enterprises. Oye stressed that transportation costs closely tied to the fuel prices would trigger higher freight charges, exacerbating Nigeria's already high inflation rate. The rise in petrol prices will lead to increased expenses for everyday goods and services, creating a vicious cycle of rising costs and economic hardships for households and businesses, he noted. The NACCIMA president also warned that macro and nano businesses, many of which rely on petrol generators for power, will face severe challenges, shifting from expansion to merely survival. This in turn could affect job creation and stifle economic growth. Oye called on NNPCL to support operations at Dangote's refinery, which could help stabilize local fuel prices and reduce Nigeria's dependence on imported fuel. We must advocate for strong strategies that stabilize fuel prices and enhance domestic production capabilities. NACCIMA remains committed to engaging with government entities to create a more favorable environment for economic growth and sustainability, Oye concluded. Moving on, former President Muhammadu Buhari has surprised many by dispatching a delegation of 10 former cabinet members to offer condolences to Mrs. Pauline Talon, former Minister of Women Affairs, following the tragic death of her son Richard Adamu Talon. Buhari's heartfelt message delivered by former Minister of Information Lai Mohammed describes Richard as a gem and a rising star. The former president expressed deep sorrow over the loss, encouraging the family to find comfort in the widespread admiration and love for Richard. The delegation led by Lai Mohammed included former ministers Abubakar Aliyu, Power, Mohammed Abdullahi, Environment, Jedi Agba, States and Power, Umana, Niger Delta, Ni Adebayo, Industry, Trade and Investment, Sunday Dare, Youth and Sports, Geoffrey Onyema, Foreign Affairs, Muazu Jaji, Transportation, and Suleiman Adamu, Water Resources. The group also prayed for the peaceful repose of Richard's soul. Similarly, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) is tightening its investigation into former aides of ex-Kogi Governor Yahaya Bello, who served from 2016 to 2024. This follows mounting allegations of corruption and mismanagement of public funds during his administration. With a court hearing slated for October 24th, according to reports from PM News, the arrest of several former aides, some of whom now hold positions in the current state government. Their alleged involvement in financial misconduct during Bello's governorship is under scrutiny. Despite efforts to contact EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale, sources confirm the agency has gathered substantial evidence surpassing what has been presented in the ongoing federal court case in Abuja. The EFCC has been cautious as Bello has evaded arrest for several months, but officials insist that his legal immunity through his successor, Governor Usman Ododo, will not shield him indefinitely. An EFCC official remarked, "We have more than enough evidence than the public knows. Bello will face justice. No one is untouchable." Insiders suggested new charges may soon be filed, with revelations expected to shake the political landscape. Bello, alongside co-defendants Umar Oricha and Abdulsalami Hudu, is expected to respond to a public summons on October 24th to face 16-count charges. In recent developments, troops from Nigerian Army's 6th Brigade and Sector 3 of Operation Well/OPWS have captured 3 suspected criminals involved in various illegal activities in Taraba State. The suspects, identified as Adamu Abubakar, Muhammad Bello, and Musa Adamu, were arrested on October 7, 2024, in Adamin village located in Karim Lamido local government area. In a separate mission, the troops also apprehended a key logistics supplier, Musa Inusa, in Lao local government area. Inusa is believed to be providing critical supplies to notorious terrorist groups operating in the region. The Army's acting spokesperson, Captain Oni Olu Bodunde, confirmed the successful operation near the Taraba-Plateau border, noting that the capture of Inusa, along with recovered items including a jackknife, suspected Indian hemp and other illegal substances, could significantly weaken the terrorist network operations in the area. Furthermore, in a stunning political twist, the Labour Party has made significant inroads in Enugu's Iboeze North Udenu Federal Constituency, as the Court of Appeal has upended the previously declared victory of the People's Democratic Party candidate Martins Okechukwu Atigwe. The court's ruling now positions Labour Party's Dennis Abbo as the rightful winner of the seats, signaling a shift in the political tides of the region. The decision comes after months of legal battles following the February 2023 rerun election, which saw Atigwe initially declared the winner. However, after Labour Party's Dennis Abbo challenged the outcome, the National Election Petition Tribunal ruled in his favour, only for Atigwe to appeal the judgment. The final ruling by the Court of Appeal has now not only affirmed Abbo's victory, but also thrown the PDP's dominance in the constituency into question. This shift in power could mark the beginning of a broader political realignment in the region, as the Labour Party's unexpected rise is seen as a challenge to the PDP's long-standing control. Abbo's victory is more than just a legal win, it's a sign that voters may be seeking a new direction. The Labour Party, once seen as a minor party in the constituency, now has the potential to reshape the political landscape. As Abbo prepares to assume office, the pressure is on him to fulfill the promises he made to his constituents and prove that the Labour Party is capable of delivering the real change. Meanwhile, the PDP is left to regroup after court ruling, with many wondering if this loss is an isolated incident or the beginning of a downward trend for the party in Enugu and beyond. Political observers are closely watching this development as it could signal a broader trend of the shifting loyalties in Nigerian politics. For now, all eyes are on Dennis Abel, whose leadership will be tested as he steps into the new role, tasked with delivering on the hope and expectations of the people of Igboeze North Udenu. Conclusively, the administration of President Bola Tinubu has clarified its position regarding the recent surge in petrol prices, asserting that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited acted independently in making the decision based on current market conditions. The latest adjustment has seen pump prices rise sharply, reaching as high as 1,075 naira per litre in various regions. As of Wednesday, the NNPCL raised the price of petrol in Abuja from 897 naira to 1,030 naira per litre, while in Lagos, prices jumped from 855 naira to 998 naira. Other areas also experienced significant increases, with the northeast seeing prices at 1,070 naira, the southeast averaging at 1,025 naira, and the southwest and south-south regions experiencing hikes to 1,045 naira and 1,075 naira respectively. The hike in fuel prices has incited widespread anger among Nigerians, with many calling on President Tinubu to intervene and reverse the hikes. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris stated that the government should not be blamed for the increases. He explained that the NNPCL's decision were driven by multiple factors impacting the energy sector, particularly the ongoing volatility in the global markets. Exacerbated by crisis in the Middle East, Idris noted that the NNPCL could no longer absorb the financial losses associated with previous pricing structures. He said, "The differential you're seeing is a result of different factors, one of them being crisis in the Middle East. There is no volatility in the market, and as a limited liability company, NNPC cannot continue to operate at a loss." He urged Nigerians to recognize the complexities faced by the NNPCL and the government, assuring them that the prices would eventually stabilize in the long run. The minister emphasized that savings from subsidy removal will be reinvested into vital sectors, including healthcare, education, infrastructure, and security. Additionally, he mentioned that the government's initial investments in compressed natural gas (CNG) will help ease the impacts of rising fuel prices as most operators enter the market. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The Papyrus.